Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, as you guys all know, the idiot in charge of the Fed is trying to reduce inflation by increasing mortgage interest rates. It's like burning down your house because you spotted some cockroaches. In the end, Jerome Powell's actions will only serve to make housing more unaffordable for average Americans and to increase the already enormous wealth gap between the elites and the working class. So with that in mind, I thought that maybe it would help to share some new government programs that were implemented to help first-time homebuyers get their foot in the door, quite literally. So some of these are grants that I'm going to be talking about in the weeks to come, which means they don't need to be paid back. Some of these are programs designed to help lower the cost of homeownership. And here's why this is a topic that I'm passionate about, or a couple of reasons. When I was 24, I purchased my first home. It wasn't anything special. It was a tiny little one-bedroom condo, but it was mine. I was a single mom. I had a 4-year-old son. I was earning like $22,000 a year, spending one full paycheck a month on childcare. And without that government-sponsored HUD program that I used to get into my condo, I could have never done it. That program allowed me to feel true independence. It allowed me to feel proud of myself. And it allowed me to build generational wealth to pass on to my children. So I want everyone in this country to have that security and independence. The second reason is because I actually went on to work in the real estate and mortgage industry for about 15 years. A lot of people don't know me from that world. They know me from my book, from when I became vegan and I became a vegan health coach and, public speaker. And a lot of people know me through that world and those circles. But I was even the co-owner of a mortgage bank that unfortunately became a casualty of the 2008 financial collapse. So I know a little something about real estate and home loans from the inside of the industry. So here's the first program I wanted to share with everybody. The Federal Housing Finance Agency, it's FHFA for short. They introduced a first-time buyer interest rate reduction program. This is in late 2022, so just recently. This is to help reduce homebuyers' monthly payments. So if you qualify for the program, your interest rate for your mortgage could be reduced by as much as 1.75%. So if the 30-year going rate is 7% on the day that you lock it in, you could qualify for 5.25. That would offer a significant reduction in your monthly payment. And your interest rate doesn't need to be fixed. It can be an adjustable rate too. The loan must be financed through Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae. Those are government-backed programs. Most loans are Fannie Mae anyway, so that's not a big deal. But for, let's say, someone who's a veteran, you wouldn't qualify for this program if you're planning to use a VA loan. So here's who does qualify and how you might be able to qualify for this program. As I mentioned, first-time buyers. So that means anyone who hasn't owned a home in the past 3 years. So even if you owned a home previously, as long as you've been renting, as long as you haven't had a mortgage or a primary home that you owned for the past 36 months, you qualify. Now, here's the next qualifier. The home that you plan to purchase has to be used as your primary residence. So in other words, you can't use this program to purchase a rental property. However, this program can be used to purchase a multi-unit property. So that means you could potentially use this program to purchase a property with more than one unit where you live in one unit and you can rent the other units out. And you have to move into the property within 60 days of closing escrow. The next qualifier is income, of course. Your income has to be below the median income level for your area. Now, the government does allow for a 20% income exception adjustment in high-cost areas. So I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. If you guys want to check out their interactive map, you can click on your area to see if you might qualify and see what the median income level might be in your area. And here's the thing to keep in mind and why this program is really crucial. far more crucial than saving up a larger down payment. Depending on several factors, for each extra $10,000 you put down, it reduces your payment by very little. I'm talking sometimes, depending on the amount, depending on the loan amount, $30 to $50 a month. Again, it depends on the size of the loan, the interest rate, etc. But reducing your interest rate by as much as 1.75%, that gives you a substantial reduction in your monthly mortgage payment. It can mean hundreds of dollars in monthly savings, depending on the size of your loan. And the rate reduction works on a sliding scale. So the less you earn and the smaller your down payment is, the greater the interest rate reduction. Also, if you have a lower credit score, for some reason, if you have a lower credit score, meaning in the low 600s, you qualify for the lowest interest rate. Anyway, guys, I thought this might help. I hope it does. I will definitely share more programs and more grant information in the coming weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate or become a monthly supporter through Supercast, or you can sign up through Coffee or Patreon, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're into, that kind of kinky stuff. Anyway, thanks so much again. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.